guys, today I'm going to be building this tiny modern home, and it might look quite big for a tiny home because of the balcony on the side. I did a little bit of a cheat so it wouldn't class as tiles. So when you build a room in The Sims, that's when it classes as the tiles, and you can only use 64 tiles in a tiny home. So on the balcony portion, because I did want a balcony, instead of closing it off with a fence, I used a room divider on one of the sides, so it didn't class that full balcony as any tiles. So a little bit of a tip for you there if you want to do the tiny home or even the micro home and you still want like some form of balcony. You can do it, just don't close it off like it's a full room. So I tried to keep the landscaping very similar to my surrounding areas. I did build in Tartosa. I really love this world. It is the main reason I got the pack. Well, honestly, I want to say it might be the only reason I got this pack because I don't use a lot of the build items, but the world is absolutely stunning, so you will see me building in it quite a lot. Also, this swing that I have here is usable in the fact that it can be sat on, but it can't be used to swing on. I do have a video on my channel on how to do this. It is in my shorts section. I think it's just called like tree swing or something like that. Also, these lily pads from Snowy Escape add koi to your pond when you're in live mode, and it just adds some movement and it looks really, really beautiful. I really wasn't sure what to do in this area. I didn't want to overfill it with trees because I love the view here. So just a little bench and a barbecue and a tree just off to the side. Like, just look how stunning that view is. This is why I love this pack. Like, just the world is just insane. So modern builds are my favourite builds to do. I just find it easier, and I think it also is because of the packs that I have. I don't have all of the packs, but the packs I do have quite modern furniture, and I would highly recommend them if you enjoy building in a modern style. So those packs would be Eco Lifestyle. I think that is my top. I use it so often. I'm pretty sure the wall paneling that I'm using here, the big tall window that you see on the top there, is also Eco Lifestyle. I use it in almost every single build. I just can't help myself. It just has some really, really nice build items. Other ones, Dream Home Decorator. I love this pack. I am so glad that they introduced something like this, mainly because of the modular couches. You can create all sorts of shapes of couches, from round couches, you can do the L-shaped couches, you can have U-shaped couches. It's just, you can do whatever you want. There's so much creativity to it. I basically normally just do a basic corner couch, but you can go wild with it. I really like Snowy Escapes as well. I think some really beautiful items in that. I don't use it as much as some of the other ones, but the columns I've used on this, I use these columns all the time because it's just a basic square wooden column, and I just really like that look. It works in a lot of types of builds. You can do something a little bit more rustic because you can use the wood tone, and it works really, really well. I also wanted to make use of platforms in this build, so you'll see I'll raise up. This is going to be the living area, which I love the way I've done this living area. I wanted it to be a bit more cosy and hidden. So the way I do this is I've actually got loads of storage on the outside of the room. You'll see what I mean in a moment. So I've just got my L-shaped couch, like I said, from Dream Home Decorator. Really, really basic because it's quite a small room. I didn't want to overclutter it, and you'd think with a tiny house you'd have nowhere to put things, but I have so much storage in this house, and I really, really wanted to make sure that there was a lot of storage used, because if you had a tiny house you would need quite a lot of storage. So here is my storage. So on this full wall from bottom to the top floor there is storage. I've used a mixture of bookshelves and cabinets they're all from Dream Home Decorator, but it's the cabinets from the kitchen mixed in with the bookshelves. And the bookshelves that are on the bottom are usable as well. I also created a desk using a shelf. I'm not the first person to do this trick. So many people have done this, but I can do a tutorial if you'd like. So here you can see the cabinets just carry on going up the side of the build. And I had to add a hanging plant just to fill in that area because it is a double height room technically. So a nice tiny little cozy kitchen again, using Dream Home Decorator stuff. I guess I can't help myself. I think the wood tones are beautiful, especially this light coloured wood tones and the light worktops. Again, I kept things really basic, and I feel like I do this in a lot of my builds that I put on here. I don't add too much clutter, whereas sometimes when I'm building in my own time, messing around or following a picture I've seen, I'll clutter a little bit more. But I don't always like doing that because not everyone likes that. So this will be on the gallery also. I think I've already put it on the gallery because I know I normally forget. Also, I've got this shelving unit. I have a video on my TikTok of this. If you don't follow me on TikTok, it's just StormDesign over on there. I've got a lot more build tips on there than I do on here. That is because I started my TikTok before I started this channel. Also, this little shower trick is also on my TikTok if you need to find out how to do that. Also, ignore my camera here. It was not playing ball, and no matter what I did, my camera just wouldn't work. So apologies for the flipping. I did my best. I had to do some stuff manually just because the camera was being all flippy. If anybody knows how to fix this, like, I deleted the camera files and started again and it still just wouldn't work. Also, this headboard, I've just done a tutorial on this, so you can see how I made this like little storage headboard. These paintings are off the gallery. I can't remember where from, so I will post them, the person who made them, in the description down below. And just a little sort of mini walk-in wardrobe. And that is the build. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're not already, please subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!